right, welcome back to Total Disclosure. Oh God, I'm uh I'm in my I'm in my office today because while I'm waiting for the internet to kind of get sorted out, I think this might be the best place with the least lag. And while I thank everyone for being here again, I did a live stream yesterday about this weird, weird scenario. Um, about this guy, James, and I thought this was really like a one and done thing. I can't even believe I'm back here doing this. I thought this was a kind of like a one and done thing, uh, and pretty wrapped neat in a ball, and was of no further question. However, I got someone's calling my name. I got the most vulgar comments that I think I've ever seen on a video. Most of them got flagged by YouTube, and I just reviewed them. I accepted all of them to show everyone just how like weird it got. But I've never seen so many people want to believe the story so badly that they overlook like simple things, very very simple. Oh, that's why. That's why. Okay. Yeah. So overlooking very simple details, and just not doing like actual critical thinking. So maybe yesterday I was a little more joking about it. Joking. So I'll take it serious. If you guys, if you want me to take it serious, I'll take it serious. So what we'll do is we'll start by. So I did look at a few things, and I think most people have already debunked this ridiculous case. However, if we want to play the game, let's play the game. So if that's what people want, that's what people want. So let's start reading this. I got it on my laptop here as well, so that we can all read through it together. So if you see at the top here, this is the original post from 4chan, and the person says, and the person is anonymous. I think is everyone anonymous? Yeah, just spit a little bit. Is everyone anonymous on 4chan? Is that like how it works? Is everyone's just like an anonymous user? I don't use 4chan, so I'm not really sure. It looks like that's the case though. Anonymously, he posts, he's a new user here. He's come here because he may or may not have found something in the desert a few miles from Vegas. I am worried about posting anything if it will endanger me or others. I know this stuff can get people killed, so someone tell me what you would do. I'm going to drive back home with this before I give too much info in case someone or something tries to stop me from taking it and keeping it safe. Please help. This is a big deal. I want to do my own experiments with it and uncover the truth. It's already been a night since I found this thing, and I've had 2 phone calls from weird numbers. I feel like I'm being watched. And that's all like in the that's a very top right there that's I'm highlighting in pink. There's many responses between not just him, but other people. Because the main thing I think he does wrong here is he asks what to do. He asks UFO people what to do. And immediately it gets mean. And it says, like one of the first posts back is, post the object you have right fucking now. Don't be a coward. And that's where I started laughing yesterday. Because right off the bat, we're looking at a pretty good mirror of the UFO community. The next one says something about that mentally challenged person who has that alien meteorite the internet is buzzing about is completely fine. Got it. Show us what you found in the desert. And then he starts posting this James cat, who we later find out is James, or his name's a pseudonym is at least James. He starts posting some pictures. And instead of the mistake I made yesterday, I downloaded the pictures this time. So this is the first picture, and you can see like over the little hill, there's what seems to be like an elongated thing over that little hill. And I zoomed in. I brought it into Adobe Photoshop as well. Started playing with it. The It doesn't match the surrounding area. However, I don't exactly know the sun's orientation, so it's hard to make out where the shadow, because there's not really shadow in the picture to give reference. I mean, there is shadow, but not enough to give a really good reference on where the sun is. So without that key detail, you know, he posts a few other pictures. Um, Here's one where it's like in the ground. So in the picture he first posts, he gets the shot of a century, and he's out in the Vegas desert. He doesn't say why. Maybe he's treasure hunting. Why does he have a metal shovel like handy? Um, is that something that people bring out to the desert often, when they're just, out there? Or was he out there for any specifics? Like, none of that context is given. It's kind of vague. The post comes in September 16th, I believe. Let me see. Yes, Tuesday, September 16th, 2025. I looked at his YouTube channel, created September 16th, 2025. So it does line up. And he already has more subscribers than I do, which is crazy. 17.6 thousand subscribers. Um, September, October, November, mid-November. So about 3 months, right? So a couple red flags right away. Posting to 4chan like this, the shot of a century with the rod in the sky. It's clear. It's like I think what he's trying to get across in the picture, that it's coming down, because the next picture he posts is it in the ground, and it's lodged. I mean, it's lodged sideways as well in the picture, as you can see, which I just don't know how that happens. Like, I just, and then the mound, of course, he gets a picture of the mound. And again, this thing is not rod, like inscription up, like side of the rod. If this lighter was the rod, it's not that side up. It's flat horizontally in the dirt. So red flag there as well. And just the way the mound is created, that's not how an impact would look from a rod. Um, Although I'm not an expert. So I just it looks more like a comet hit it, or something circular, not lentic, if that makes sense. It's just I don't have a good reference frame for that. So maybe I shouldn't go that far. But so far, couple red flags, right? Couple like obvious red flags. First, 4chan, like going to 4chan first, creating a YouTube channel, like asking what to do. He's baiting you a little bit. He's right. He's getting you in to the story. He goes on in the posts to say that he puked when he got up to the object. So he sees it in the sky, gets that shot of the century, and then gets up to the object where it crashes. If we're gonna play this game again, gets up to the object where it crashes. He throws up. There's no picture of the throw up, which actually would be kind of like, if I threw up because a metal rod that just slammed into the ground, I document everything, right? Even throw up, like as gross as it sounds. I mean, it would be in the sand. You know what I mean? Whatever. It would just look like mud, kind of. Um, and like UFO community isn't a stranger to anything weird, cattle mutilations and shit like that. So a little picture of throw up to go along with the metal rod that he threw up going next to, I think would be warranted. Um, I don't know. So I don't want to go through this whole fucking thread, but he ends up saying like, okay, I'm going to create a YouTube channel. He clearly follows through with that YouTube channel, and I'll now present that. Sorry, I'm in my office today. The studio is like right out. Oh, you can't see me because there's a picture up. The studio's like right back there, but till the internet guy comes and fixes the internet, it's just too unstable out there. So this is a direct shot, my office window to the main house internet. So just in case, if that it's kind of a bland background, I know. If you can spot the Easter egg, if anyone could spot the Easter egg hidden in the frame, by the way, I ask this to everyone that comes to the studio. If you can find the hidden Easter egg, I'll give you like a shout out next next video. Also, I do thank anyone who's watching live. Super chats, I'll get to them at the end. If you want to ask any questions about this case, people are like really, really upset with this because, as we'll go on to see in the YouTube videos, in the final YouTube video, which I didn't see yesterday, I honestly didn't see it. I was live reacting to it. The internet was schmitty, probably is right now. I don't even know. I hope it's less schmitty. But the video goes longer than I thought because Skywatch Signal had clipped that video. So all I was really watching was that clip. It goes on. After he sees the blue light, he like falls over, or like the camera goes dark, and then he's saying like sorry, which we'll listen to. It's fucking bizarre. But people thought he died. I think the inclination was that he was abducted, not died. Like what? Why is it like people were asking about where his whereabouts were? Did you know where he was to begin with? Like, did anybody know this guy personally? How do we know he went missing, quote unquote? Like, if my stream cut off right now, you wouldn't say I was missing if I didn't post immediately on X or like Facebook. You'd just say, "Oh shit, that was weird," or you'd be Kelly Chase and you'd lean into it. And my screen here, but let me present this. I want to go through some of these videos. Huh, it's really odd. Anyway, I'll just try to continue. I thought it would be better in here. If it's not, I'm sorry. I might have to stop doing lives until next week. Kind of sucks though, because you want to do it, or at least want to do it right. So I put it right up on here, so you can see right here, joined September 16th, which does line up with the other thing. What I think is going on, and what I was going to say earlier, what I think is going on is kind of a classic tactic to get a lot of subscribers in the beginning, and then like get like 20,000 subscribers, like do some weird 4chan like cicada, 3301 or whatever it was, like do one of these cryptic fucking puzzles, like that. What was that other one on it was TikTok? It was like a sludge, and it was like growing. That made its way onto a bunch of podcasts, and that was like, I thought that was more realistic than this. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. So, oh yeah. So there There it is. See that? Why does it? What the fuck? 1 second. I gotta share that again. It is sharing. God damn it. I gotta do something about this shit because this is terrible. Okay, here we are. Okay, so I don't know what the first video is, but I think we watched this one. Update, let's do some testing. It was a minute long. Is it even gonna switch? Yeah, it did. Okay.
Making an update today, guys. I decided to bring the object back in again for testing just because it's my last day before work. Again, so here it is. Okay, not trying to get too close to it. Yeah, I'll post this video quick here in the morning. You tell me what I should do for the tests. So I really don't know what I am capable of doing at this point, but I'll do some tests you guys mentioned in the comments if you want, and we'll see how that goes. We could do the radio test again. It's right here. We could maybe do a test with fire and try to put a fire on it, like put a candle by it. Something like that. I'm not sure. But yeah, it's exposed right here for now, so I'll put it back into hiding at the end of the day, but right now it's in the concrete and away from everything, so it should be pretty safe while I do some tests. So just let me know in the comments what you guys think I should do. But yeah, as you can see, it's safe and sound.
Now to the question of Israel
you guys are seeing my algorithm.
Making it.
Okay, let's go back to his. So then there's this thing. Different ones? Okay, wait, there's different ones. How long was he doing this? Oh, dude, he is baiting people.
Okay, guys, this is me. I'm back at the object. As you can see, it's in a different place. It's in this box here. Yeah, I'm actually not storing it at my residence right now.
It's literally
I
this.
know somebody who let me use their
It feels like the same exact thing as that goo or that whatever it was. It feels so. Obviously, now just looking at it here, I wanted to pause it. if And this is why I laughed. If I had captured a picture, let's be real, guys. If I captured a picture of a UFO or something flying, a literal unidentified flying object, and I watched it crashed into the desert floor, I went up to it, peeped, I dug it out of the ground and took it home with me, I would not put it in whatever this is. And circumstantial, yeah, I'll agree to that. We don't all have like, but I mean, in later videos, he's in like some fucking perfect Cold War bunker, right? So like clearly he has, or maybe I'm missing something, but whatever. It's in some weird box with a gas can and some overalls. I don't know what those are. Some chains, like random shit in there. A saddle, maybe. I don't know. Like some horse shit, looks like. And it's just this perfect metallic koala, the booga dildo. Now, anyone who in like the UFO community will know that there is what's known as the boogosphere, and it bears a striking resemblance, at least in the idea. Like maybe not the, obviously not, it's like an elongated version, but the inscriptions at like each end, right? It gives off boogosphere, like that same. It seems like they were going for the same thing here, at least. And that is my observation. I think that's most people's in fact, I know that's most people's observations. I think the loud minority here has just got to my head because I was like, there's no way. Either the guy has bots and he's doing that. Because like I got comments that I've never seen before. Like visceral hate that I've never seen before. Just like, oh, you like death. You like watching people die on camera. I was like, what? I didn't even, what are you talking about? Death on camera. I had no idea. But apparently the guy went missing. And like, spoiler, he turned up today. Turned up today with a live stream that was like 30 seconds long. So again, going back to the idea that in the video we'll end up watching, the one where like he turns around, there's a blue light, which I also know now was allegedly an orb. I thought what he was trying to convey was like the men in black were there. Like, and they had a flashlight. But apparently what they were trying to say was it was a blue orb appeared in the room as he's drilling. But mind you, I didn't see the drill moving. I did zoom in. Patrick from Vetted also noticed this. The drill's moving backwards. Now, that doesn't mean you're not actually putting force. And even if you're moving backwards on a drill, like it would be, but if you were putting enough pressure, you could be still impacting something. It just doesn't work as good when you're going the right way. So it's another logical error, like something's wrong. Either the video's been tampered with, slowed down, and picked up, or something's been altered. Maybe it's AI generated. I don't know. It doesn't look as AI generated, these ones. But again, I don't know. A lot of people seem to be tied to this story and they just want to believe the story. They just like the story. I think that's why people like the show, The Y-Files, right? Because he gives you the full story. And he even admits, like, if you look at his, I use a tool called vidIQ. Sometimes when I share videos, you probably see it on the side. But you can see that when AJ gets to the part where he says, but is it true? As soon as he says those words, but is it true? His viewership tanks for his videos. It's almost like people, and I'm guilty of it too, because that's where I usually X out. And I thought that was an interesting look into the human condition. Stories. And if we are talking about real ufology, if we're talking about real mystery, I think there's a reason humans like stories. And I think there's a reason that like religion and the natives of the lands that we inhabit today across the globe, stories were passed down. So could that be where UFO and God are mistranslated? I think it's a very good question. And I don't think it's a silly question at all. It's the furthest thing from a silly question, in fact. These are the most complex existential, like every human on the planet, no matter who you are, has a vested interest in, are we alone? And what happens after we die, right? It affects everyone equally. We all die and we all live on the planet, right? So I think being in a community where it feels like one of those questions could be answered. It feels like you're on the cutting edge. So I don't take any of this lightly. And I think maybe laughing at it yesterday like triggered some people, not to use like a therapy talk, but maybe it did. I don't know. And if that's the case, I'm sorry. But I mean, this is shit's laughable. If come on, like the acting and like debating. What should I do, guys? What should I do? Let me know in the comments below. Like that's engagement. He did it. He did like I don't have that many subscribers. Do well on the podcast side, but I don't have 17,000 subscribers. That's for sure. He did it in 3 months. I mean, do I hate the player or do you hate the game? I don't know. He clearly had the time to make this thing or got it from someone.
Garage area thing. So yeah, the plan is kind of to move it around maybe once every week or something. Keep it somewhere else. Yeah, here it is. I'm not feeling anything quite yet. Any mental feelings that I was before. I'm going to move it onto some sawhorses I have sitting outside and do some experiments. I think I'm going to start with water. Just pour some water on it, see what happens. Yeah, let me get this thing out of here. Okay, guys. Well, it's pretty reflective, so I guess I'll stand kind of out of the way. But here it is again. It feels pretty cold today, by the way. Like cold to the touch. Again, I'm not touching with my hands. Touching with gloves this time. Hasn't burnt me yet. Hasn't caused any feelings so far. Yeah, I'll go get some water. Gonna pour that on it. Here's this bottle of spray. This is distilled water, by the way. I didn't want to put.
I feel like it might be still coming in choppy because when I look over there, it looks like it's choppy. This shit's pissing me off with the internet. But okay, I don't know what he's doing in this video. I don't want to play the fucking him. Okay. What is he doing here?
I'm trying to listen to it as well to hear if it's humming or anything again.
All right. Well, you kind of see the inscriptions there a little bit more. I mean, look at the oh my, like, does anyone know how, look at that detail right there. So see how the letters or the inscriptions, it's almost like they're like a ball drill. Boom, 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 boom. It's like each point on these inscriptions, it looks like one of those drill tip bits that would go in. And I mean, the Bugosphere, the carvings are at least done to a degree where it doesn't look like that, unless that's just the water and I'm just, but it looks like on each of, I could be wrong though, but it looks like, I can't, what's the word for it? I mean, it looks human made, I guess is what I'm getting at, but I can't, that's the word obstructing my view, but it's on the top, it's up here too, on the not wet side. You can see it where, like, let's start with the triangle all the way up. If we're talking like a clock, 1 o'clock, that first triangle, it's 3 dots and then like carved. So it looks like it's like smashing into something and ripping it up. And then that looks very human-esque. I'll give him that the sphere is very polished and clean, but again, these are all things that could be created. I think this is just so nonsense. I'm sorry if that hurts anyone's feelings, but let's go back. I want to find one of these. I might actually screen and share the X videos because I want to get to the actual. I want to get to the actual, like the one where he like died, or what people thought he died. And I kind of just want to get this over with because I want to show the one after that where he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm back from the dead, dude. I got abducted and now I need a ride home. This isn't even my phone. I'm gonna throw this phone away." What the fuck is going on? All right, here, let's go to bookmarks on X. I'll share that. And we can wrap up there. Oh, and there's the letter. That's right. That's the other part. I made sure this letter was at least to the kid. Is it showing it? And I read this yesterday. Now, again, you can see where like he rips the paper bag and he covers up whatever consulate. The name, it would only be one consulate if he's in Vegas, it'd be US. So covering that up is weird, but it's obviously a tactic. Like, oh, this is spooky. Someone had posed like various theories to me, like, oh, they printed on regular printer paper to make it seem like he's crazy. It's like Bob Lazar kind of take, planting it because he's gonna show it to everybody, even though it says failure to comply will invoke immediate and severe repercussions. You will receive further instructions. Be advised, do not share this letter with anyone. Do not hide or destroy the artifact. And who dropped the fucking letter off? And then were they waited a day to go get the artifact at its place? You see the logical fallacies here? Or am I alone? Am I the only one seeing these ridiculous things? I'm getting such weird feedback from people. It's so weird. Anyway, we'll keep going down the list. I'll link this in the description. Skywatch Signal. And I don't know if it's a he or she, but I bookmarked a lot of their stuff because it was just right there. But yeah, I want to go back to the video where he dies, allegedly. Where's that one? Oh, that's Kelly. Oops. Do I not have it? Oh, this is the one we watched yesterday, and it doesn't show him dying. So I was confused. I was like, what are you guys talking about? So it's slowed down here, but he's like drilling into the thing. And then he looks behind him and there's a blue, which now is a new detail for me. So apparently that's a blue orb that just appeared in this Cold War bunker in his basement that he has the object at. And then I'll try to find it after this, but the video goes black. And the weird part is when he's like saying sorry to something. It's pretty creepy, not gonna lie. Like hearing it, but it's like it's just acted, and it's very clearly acted. Let me see if I can find it. If not, I won't fret too hard. Just go back to his fucking goddamn YouTube. I'm gonna share the other one first.
I
I'll play it back. So this is him after dying or getting abducted or whatever. So he shows up randomly, no face, just
got away. I need to get home. I have no idea where I'm going. I just need help. Thank you guys for all the support. I'm sure everybody is scared right now, and I my migraines. Oh, I don't even know what to do right now. I don't know how far away home I am. Oh, I gotta go. I gotta give this back, guys. This is not even my phone. I'm gonna throw this phone away.
So again, where's the newest? Where's the one where he dies? Don't tell me it's this fucking 49-minute video. It is, isn't it? Oh, it is. What the fuck?
Anyway, I'm just gonna not use gloves.
I just want to.
I guess we'll begin. I'm gonna go right in a hole there. Is this a good idea, guys? So over here, everybody says do it, say don't do it.
Let me ask, if they said don't do it, do you think he would have held back? Like, this is performance art at its fucking, like, if you couldn't tell that, like, if you guys think this is real, then I mean, 306, I mean, I'm sitting here watching it on stream, so, and then saying 306 to say it, but
Sponsor, there is no sponsor.
there's no sponsor, by the
I
way.
hope somebody will at least save this in case I die.
Ah, he foreshadows it too.
But
Yeah.
anyway. We'll start on one.
So the blue light appears in the back. Ready? He might not notice it, but you notice it.
Well, we can't put in one. I guess we'll start at two.
Drill's moving backwards. Super annoying sound, but maybe I'll lower it. But okay. So things to take note of here are, again, the drill is moving backwards. Again, Patrick brought up this point that moving backwards, you wouldn't be able to, if you put enough pressure on something and it was malleable enough, drilling backwards, you'll still break something if it's breakable enough to that point, if that makes sense. Because it sounds like it in my head when I said it. When I'm thinking it, it makes sense. When I say it out loud, it kind of sounds stupid. But you know what I mean? So if I took a piece of paper and I was drilling backwards and I went to the paper, put pressure, it would rip the paper up still, right? So if something was going to break, it could be broken by the force of like the drill moving back at all. That's not to say anything, but he's moving backwards. So that is pretty odd. And then there's the camera, right? So the camera is looking at the cylindrical, whatever. It's looking at it. We can't see that he's actually putting pressure onto this. We only see what we think we see is the drill spinning and then nothing happening. For all we know, though, there's an inch between the drill head, the bit, and the actual object. We can't see that, or at least not yet. I can't definitively say that he was doing anything. Okay. So he finally notices the blue light that's in the Mandalorian's helmet. I mean, the Booga dildo. I'm sorry. I mean, the Juga tube. Oh, whatever this thing is called. He sees the blue light finally, turns around. What does he say? No, no. blue light's been there for a while. And if that was behind me,
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
what the fuck? What are we listening to right now? I've never heard this part before. Okay, so if he's done putting the what was that? So that was apparently him being abducted, but some people thought he died, which, of course, we know now. I spoiled it already. He didn't, and he popped back up today. This goes on for 20 fucking minutes of just blackness. Oh, he really sold this. Uh-oh, we're getting a little light. What's going on here? What's going on? It's a good acting. He's trying to like Blair Witch Project, but YouTube you. It's a good story, right? Like people are like, someone call the authorities and do a wellness check. Where? Does anyone know where this guy lives before? How? How do you check with just Vegas as a, I mean, unless you could geolocate the video. I don't know if someone's tried that. Has Anonymous tried that yet? Ooh. Some low humming. This is giving me like backroom vibes. Does anyone know that shit? The backroom videos where it was like there's some interference. I don't know if that was from me though. Was it me? Is that from him? Very much. No, he said it was the Vegas desert. In the original 4chan post, he says Vegas. I'm almost certain of it. I can't believe this went on for 20 minutes. No ads or anything. At least I don't think. I didn't get an ad. Did anyone else? So he's not monetizing it, but that could be his end game. What is the end game here? I guess that would be my big question. Is it just like saying you did it? I could see that. So as we know, he pops back up and he says, I don't know where I am. So that's where the story is now. The story. We'll see. I don't think it's real. I don't think it's worth any more time. However, just like a Miami mall, just like Las Vegas, even though Las Vegas was different, because there was some like real cool shit that happened, even though it was just probably a meteor. I don't know. I'll keep following it. There's like a lot of logical flaws. There's if anyone wants an update, let me know. I don't think it's worth anyone's time. If you have any reason or any proof, God damn, I keep hearing something back there. If you have any reason or any proof, let me know. Send it to me. I'll look at it. I'm not laughing at James, but I really do think he got all of you. It's my take, my opinion. Hate it or love it. It is what it is. 3 months, though. 3 months, 360,000 views on that video, 17,000 subscribers. Do the math. All from a couple pictures and videos, right? Just put a little work in. But he's not monetizing it, I don't think. So that's weird. But maybe that's not the drive here. Maybe it is just virality, getting idiots like me to talk about it. Maybe we're doing exactly what he wants. That's probably the most likely scenario. Not that this is some alien rod that fell from the sky, even though that was at one time like a big thing in the UFO field, the metal rod. They talked about this yesterday. That was so like it's kind of weird to make a comeback after the Boogosphere. Like metallic spheres were the thing that they're in right now. So the fact that he went cylindrical on this, it is unique. If I was like hoaxing, I'd probably do a sphere. But maybe that's all he had in at the metal fab factory was a long Mandalorian polished fucking helmet rod thing. And then he carved some symbols into it and tried to convince people it was a UFO. Like, I don't know. Let's take a look at it. He's asking people what to do in the comments. Like, come on, let's think about this. Anyway, that's my analysis of this. Hopefully the internet was a little bit better. Hopefully this came off a little bit more constructive in what I observed with this and why I didn't think it deserved more than, a 50-minute live stream yesterday on top of another 50-minute one today, which I don't mind doing. I actually like this kind of stuff. I like talking like this. I like breaking things down, and I want to do a lot more of it. So that's why I'm doing it. It's not to say that I'm not I make podcasts. I do interview people. This is what I do. And just the outrage from it. I mean, I have a day job. So this is what I do in a way. Like I do this for, if this made $0, the podcast and all of it, I wouldn't care. I'd keep doing it. I love it. I'm chasing my own answers. And I do that by facilitating stories of other people. I try to stay as neutral as possible and look at things objectively, right? That's what my place in the community is to facilitate stories. And I know my place. That's the difference. A lot of people in the UFO world and the paranormal world and the related communities, I think they're stuck. I don't think they like what they do for work or what they do. So they spend a lot of time online on X because it does, again, bringing up what I said earlier, these are the most complex topics. It's funny how they've been stigmatized to be the most silly because it's the most like complex. It's like cutting edge. So being a part of something like that, it gives you like a sense of almost purpose, right? Because if we have a chance of answering one of the two most fundamental human questions, are we alone? And what happens after we die? Or like, is God real? That it's all in that same category. And it feels like with, since 2007, modern ufology, there's like a purpose to it. There's a renewed purpose to it. Like we could get some answers. So it feels cool to be a part of that. I think that I think if you're under 50, maybe under 40, let's say to play it safe, because I don't like to make under at the studio, like sit down. So it's going to look cool. It'll have that like nice look to it, like very kind of more like a Theo Von-esque look, like the way he, but you'll see. So getting that worked out. I'm not gonna fuck with this anymore. I can't keep doing this live like this and having the internet like this. I think I'm gonna call the internet company tomorrow and try to get them out sooner. Because I mean, this is fucking ridiculous. It's really starting to piss me off. And anyone who knows live streaming will know how aggravating that is. I'm looking at my computer right now. Just says no internet. It's 2025. God damn it. But I have a video coming out, well, an episode coming out, and it's a guy that was on the only other place I've seen him. He's been on all the big like shows, like but not for money. He's never written a book, and it's this man who claims he's a reincarnated or he's the avatar of an alien. It's pretty wild, obviously, almost as wild as what we just watched, all that shit, but he's never sold a book. He's never tried to make any movies. He just like wants to talk to people. And I was like, I'll talk to you. Like, I don't mind that. And then I got an interesting interview offer today, and I'm not sure if it's 100% genuine, but I'm looking into that. It's Robert Kennedy. I just don't know if it's Robert Kennedy Jr. I would definitely interview him, by the way, and I would ask him about JFK conspiracy and stuff, and not talk about anything other than like conspiracy stuff. At least that would be I wouldn't be doing anything political. But yeah, so I gotta fix the internet. I gotta get these people out of here because this is starting to aggravate me. I'm not gonna keep dreading on because for another issue to happen. So I'll see you guys next time. Hope this was a little bit more serious, and thank you, everyone.